Today is the 29th day of the 5th month in the 9th year of Channel Group, July 8, 2021. To begin our day, let's offer our respect and gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. 천지인 참 부모님께 경배. 바로 let us recite 가정 맹세.
가정맹세 1. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 본향 땅을 찾아 본연의 창조 이상인 지상천국과 천상천국을 창건할 것을 맹세하나이다. 2. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님을 모시어 천주의 대표적 가정이 되며 중심적 가정이 되어 가정에서는 효자, 국가에서는 충신, 세계에서는 성인, 천주에서는 성자의 가정의 도리를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 3. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 4대 심정권과 3대 왕권과 황족권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 4. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님의 창조 이상인 천주 대가족을 형성하여 자유와 평화와 통일과 행복의 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 5. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 매일 주체적 천상세계와 대상적 지상세계의 통일을 향해 전진적 발전을 촉진화할 것을 맹세하나이다. 6. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님의 대신 가정으로서 천운을 움직이는 가정이 되어 하늘의 축복을 주변에 연결시키는 가정을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 7. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 본연의 혈통과 연결된 위하는 생활을 통하여 심정 문화 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 8. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 천일국 시대를 맞이하여 절대신앙, 절대사랑, 절대복종으로 신인의 일체 이상을 이루어 지상천국과 천상천국의 해방권과 석방권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
To lead us for an opening prayer, let us welcome Sister Catherine Gregorio.
Okay, please join me in my prayer. Our most loving Heavenly Parents and our victorious parents, together with our brothers and sisters, blessed families, our communities, we are asking your divine presence to be with us, and especially Heavenly Parents, to give the wisdom to our Reverend Leo Angelo Halog. Heavenly Parents, today is our second batch of 28th day of our morning devotion. We are truly grateful and thankful for this opportunity that you've given to each every one of us in our families. In spite of our separation, Heavenly Parents, that we cannot see each other, but through this, Heavenly Parents is the powerful tools, once again, to revive our spirits, once again, that truly how much our true mother is longing for us and how we could be able to really receive her heart, her love to each every one of us in our families, Heavenly Parents, and through this that we could be able to use in every activities and every works that we are doing, Heavenly Parents. Thank you so much once again. We are inviting your divine presence to be with us, that through this in our heart, that our enlightenment and especially our spiritual food for today. Thank you so much, and it's in our name, John Rodford and Catherine Gregorio, bless Santa family, to
Brothers and sisters, let's all have our individual prayer. Adieu. Good morning to our most beloved Heavenly Parents and the victorious true parents. And good morning, leaders, brothers and sisters all throughout who are attending in this Zoom meeting. I am Concepcion Gaut from the city of Pines and the summer capital of the Philippines. I will be your MC for today. And so welcome everyone, our dear leaders, our brothers and sisters, elders, and blessed families all throughout. Good morning to everyone. And so let us all welcome our Sister Jem Custodio to read for our Handuke reading for this morning.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning. So our reading for this morning is from the Mother of Peace, a memoir by our true mother, Pakcha Hanmu. Let us read chapter 4. God's light shines upon a path of thorns. On September 24, 1992, a crowd of 50,000 people gathered at the Tokyo Dome. It was my first time speaking publicly in Japanese, and this was a prominent venue in Japan's capital. The audience was aware of this. No one, Korean or Japanese, had high expectation for the outcome. The organizers, being prudent, prepared a young Japanese interpreter to stand just off stage in case I faltered. But when I came to the podium and began to speak, the audience was surprised. They cheered and stood up to applaud. For a few minutes, they remained anxious, thinking, surely she'll make a mistake. But as I continued, and each sentence impressed God's word in their hearts, the audience looked relaxed and happy. Over the next 9 days, I gave that speech in 7 cities without losing strength. And then for 3 more days, I delivered it to Koreans residing in Japan. I uplifted the hearts of all Japanese as well as Korean women. I need to speak in America, I then told my staff. Won't that be difficult? They responded. Please let's take at least a full day's rest before flying. My mind was already in the West. Many people are waiting for me. I uttered without thinking. I cannot rest. I crossed the Pacific and stepped onto American soil, speaking in the eighth largest city of the United States. I announced that the era of women was near and what it means for men, women, and God. On the first day, the people of Washington, D.C. thanked me deeply. They had thought of me as only as the wife of Reverend Sun Myung-moon from Korea. But now their perception changed. I was now Hak Han, who represent us and represents the aspirations and value of all women. I planted in their hearts the seed of female leadership that is necessary to complete the salvation of the world. My inaugural speaking tour for the Women's Federation continued through Europe, Russia, Asia, and Oceania. I will never forget what happened when I spoke in the Philippines. The day before the event, I flew from Los Angeles to Manila. On a plane, I took a short nap, during which I dreamed I was breastfeeding a baby. As I looked at the beautiful baby, I said to myself, I'm not an age to give birth anymore. When I arrived in Manila, I discovered that it was a Catholic holy day, December 8th, the feast of the Immaculate Conception. A woman walking on the street in downtown Manila happened to see a poster advertising my speech. The poster had me in a yellow Korean dress. Suddenly the thought, this is the person who will fulfill Mother Mary's mission, came into her mind. Then and there, she decided to attend my event. She was deeply moved by my speech, during which she arose and loudly exclaimed, the one who came to the Philippines on this holy day is truly our Mother Mary. Cheers erupted throughout the convention center. The final venue of that tour was China's Great Hall of the People in Tiananmen Square. Tiananmen Square. It was an event both very difficult and very rewarding. We expected that since China's open door policy was in place, everything would go smoothly. But that was not the case. From that outset, the Communist Party and the military had refused to grant a permit. When we explained that it wasn't a political rally, they said, we will check the script first. It cannot have anything in it about God. That took them a week. Their conclusion, we cannot allow this kind of content. I strongly argued with them. They repeatedly gave their reason to change my speech. But I didn't yield. I insisted that the message had nothing to do with politics and that its focus was on women. The matter stood at a tipping point. At that time, President Deng Xiaoping's son, Deng Pufang, was the chairman of the China Disabled Persons Federation, an organization consisting of 500,000 people. The day before the event, the young Mr. Deng invited me and other Women's Federation leaders to a reception held by his organization. It was a harmonious meeting where we encouraged one another despite the differences in our systems and ideologies. Hearing of this pleasant experience, that evening, the All China Women's Federation welcomed us to their gathering. We didn't know each other well, so it felt awkward at first, but soon all of us ladies became friends and had a good time singing happily together. Audrey.
Okay. Yes. So thank you so much, Jem, for that awesome reading. And so let's give a round of applause to our Heavenly Mother, to our True Mother. Thank you so much, True Mother, for such gracing and blessings. So let's move on and to give us her 10 points of gratitude, let us welcome our sister, Sister Teresita Humawan.
Hindi ko nag-record. No. Can I be heard there?
Yes, sister.
Okay.
We can hear you clearly.
Thank you. So, to heavenly parents and true parents, dear leaders, honored Chumbo accomplishers, my fellow blessed families, dear elders and second generation as well as the third generations, and my dear brothers and sisters. Good morning to one and all. Yeah. It is an honor actually and a great privilege to share my humble 10 points of gratitude. And thank you for the National BFD for tapping me to share. So my first point is I'm grateful and thankful to Heavenly Parent for letting me live a meaningful life and reach the age of 53, 4 months and 4 days to be exact. So I can really see, and deep in our hearts, oftentimes I cannot imagine how God works in my life, despite of my limitations as a person. But then I can really see, and I can testify how great God is and our true parents is, giving me such kind of life where I'm so grateful all throughout. And the second one is I'm so grateful and thankful that I met the movement and I received the divine principle as my guide in my life, and being matched and blessed by true parents through picture matching. And I feel God is guiding me also for that. I'm so grateful that I was destined to really meet the movement itself. And the third one is I'm so grateful and thankful for being blessed to my beloved husband, Alan Humawan, who is a Muslim and Muslim in their culture. And he sometimes is my friend, is my partner, sometimes also for 25 years. I can see the ups and downs of our relationship, but then it's really a perfect match for us, that we come to this age of having a 25 years being together, and we learn from each other, we help each other for us to really, it's really to reach perfection, because we cannot say that all throughout it's smooth, but then there are some rough edges that we gone through. But then the point is, at least the point is we came to this year, 25 years silver. So I'm so grateful enough that we come up to that number of years of being together. And the third one is I'm so grateful and thankful for being blessed, to have a gift of the blessing. We have a very obedient 5 second generation, 1 boy as my elder and 4 girls, and the 3 of them now is in the matching age, and they are my strength. They are my strength to move on and go on, because you can see the uniqueness of each and every one of them, and they are the one who testify how great the blessing is, how valuable the blessing is, and that's the substantiality of my life of faith, that is having with them. And also I'm so grateful and thankful that I was entrusted a mission, being the BFD and matching supporter in Region 9, Sampen, as well as the cluster leader in Mindanao, despite of my busy schedule in my work in DepEd as a teacher and a guidance counselor. I accept the mission by heart, because I believe This is only the way for me to really invest my heart also, and to really be grateful enough for how much God blessed me in my life. So there are lots of challenges, yet it's just a matter of disciplining myself, especially that I was trained being a full-time before and a commando as well, and being in the education department national. And I can really see now the great opportunity for me now to really bring out those education that I have in the past to come out to the community, because living with the community is we need courage and determination. We need to set an example the best way that we can. I always emphasize even to my members that being a full-time is not, you are not a loser, but we always gain. To sacrifice is we are always gaining. It's not for other people, but then always we are benefited when we sacrifice for the sake of other people. And this is it. We could testify always, especially in these times that we have so many challenges, even the pandemic itself. But then with the work, the mission, and the work that I have, it's not the hindrance for me to do my mission, because it's the only way for me to really feel how much grateful I am to become a part of the movement of the family. And the sixth one is, I'm so grateful and thankful for Heavenly Parent and True Parents for giving me the courage also to build a proposed center for our own in Zamboanga, Sibugay. I make a loan for it. It's because I have experience in the past being my full-time that I will always transfer centers, always every now and then we rented. Brothers and sisters do fundraising just to rent for the rental of the center. And I learned a lot from it, and that's why I determine myself, even it is alone, but then at least we have the vision that someday also in Zamboanga, Sibugay, we have our own center, though it's not yet finished. So in building this actually is lots of tears also even to my family, that I explained to them that I'm doing this. It's not for it's not our own, but it's for the public purpose. And I can see now the effect of the purpose of this. That before, when pandemic is not that here, then this become a student home or student center wherein students stay here, and then really it's really a great blessing also. I'm praying that we could finish this in the future for public purpose. And the seventh thing that I'm so grateful enough is we have our regional leaders. We have all the blessed families also in our region, and even our international families who are continuously sacrificing, cooperate, and extend their help in prayers for the good of our region leading to Vision 2027. So it's just normal for us also. There are times of collision, but then it's just a thing that has happened. But everything in general is, we can really see how God work also in our region through our regional leader Ate Elsa and Kuya Bong. And deep in our hearts, deep in my hearts, I'm really grateful for them also, that they have the strong courage to really lead us in our region. And we are always been praying for them also, that they could also be used as the instrument. And also the eighth one is, I'm so grateful and thankful for the source of living that we have. Though it is limited to sustain, but at least we have and could also share to others. God is really good, actually. And the ninth one is, I'm grateful and thankful for the wisdom and also the strength every day that I have, the good health also, though I feel sometimes there are some weakness now. There are pains also in my because I'm also having my maintenance now. And also I can really see the determination and positive mind to face life every day. Sometimes I cannot also imagine my life, myself doing having all these things. But then I know God and true parents has always been the one giving us the strength, giving us all the wisdom, and this must be used for public purpose, I say. And the last one I've been grateful is the opportunity living in this golden era, living with our true parents and our true mother, and especially our great leaders, our national leader and Sir L, for always inspiring us every day, giving us the powerful words that would awaken. And it is beyond words that we can explain how grateful we are of having our national leader now at this present age, where we can witness and be a part of the turning point also for the providence and for the establishment of the heavenly kingdom. And I'm so grateful enough for all these things, though there are lots of things we need to be grateful, but this is just 10 points that I wanted to share also now. So thank you so much for listening, and may God's blessing be and protection be upon each and every one of us. Thank you so much. Good morning, po.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mrs. Humawan, for that very heartfelt points of gratitude. Indeed, there are so many things that we need to be grateful of, and those are the things that Mrs. Humawan have shared to us are so wonderful indeed and very artistic. Thank you so much, and let us all give her a round of applause of appreciation. Thank you, Mrs. Humawan. So now we are going to listen to a very wonderful angelic voice as an offering song to be given to us by Sister Celine Deapera. Let's give her a round of applause. Sister Celine.
We pray for blessings, we pray for peace, comfort for family, protection while we sleep. We pray for healing, for prosperity. We pray for your mighty hand to ease our suffering. All the while you hear each spoken need. Your love is way too much to give us lesser things. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? What if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? We pray for wisdom, your voice to hear. We cry in anger when we cannot feel you near. We doubt your goodness, we doubt your love, as if every promise from your word is not enough. All the while you hear each desperate plea, and long that we'd have faith to believe. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? What if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? friends betray us. When darkness seems to win, we know that pain reminds this heart that this is not our home. It's not our home. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? What if my greatest disappointments or the aching of this life is a revealing of a greater thirst this world can't satisfy? What if trials of this life, the rain, the storms, the hardest nights, are your mercies in disguise?
Thank you. Thank you so much for that angelic voice, Sister Celine. Thank you so much. And let's give her another round of applause. Okay, so once again, good morning, dear brothers and sisters, leaders, and for those who are in the centers, good morning in your own centers. Let's greet each other. Good morning, for we have come now into a point wherein we are going to receive our daily bread from our very own national leader, an energetic, a very young, and very sincere, mostly devoted young leader, and our national leader. So with no further ado, please join me in welcoming our national leader, our very own Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog, to give us our daily bread for today. Let's all welcome our national leader with a round of applause.
Thank you very much to our elder sister, our regional leader of Cordillera Administrative Region, our Manang Connie. Maraming salamat po. I would like to greet our heavenly parents and true parents. Good morning, heavenly parents and true parents. All our beloved Chundu families, all our blessed families, brothers and sisters. Good morning po sa inyong lahat. Thank you very much for joining again our morning devotion. Today is our 28th day of our 40-day morning devotion. Thank you very much to our Blessed Family Department for hosting morning devotion. Thank you so much for that really very inspiring song that was offered by our Sister Celine. Very beautiful meaning also this song. And also for the 10 points of gratitude that was shared to us by our teacher, our mom, Teresita Humawan. Maraming salamat po for that inspiring 10 points of gratitude. Today is actually very special day. Today is the birthday of our regional president, President Hori. Today is his, I think, 51st birthday. So we are hoping that he can join us later today before we end our, after our Hunduke. I hope he can join us here, and then we would like to do simple program for him. Yeah, so this morning I would like to share with you So today I would like to share True Mother's message about educating future leaders. So let us study True Mother's words. True Mother said, "You must watch over the second generation members well. The world we live in is still Satan's world. And therefore, we need to raise the members of our second generation so that first they learn the quality of heart at the core of the divine principle. Therefore, we need to adhere to a center that values purity, even while it allows music and dance. You must watch over the second generation members well until they are fully mature and have received the blessing. I have emphasized a revival in the church and education for the second generation. I said that I would grant scholarships to second generation plus families and other young people of the world in order to raise leaders. So we know the reality that we are still living, still Satan's influence is very, very strong in our society. So that sabi ni True Mother dito, therefore we need to raise the members of our second generation so that first they learn the quality of heart at the core of the divine principle. Therefore, Mother said, we need to adhere to a center that values purity, even while it allows music and dance. So I think this is the most important. How can we really, really inculcate deeply to the hearts of our second gen, their mind and young people, the value of purity, even while it allows music and dance. So, many people, they, sing a song so much, they dance so much, but what is the center? And then, when you check the lyrics of the song, this is actually very important. That's why we need only to sing, beautiful song, beautiful music. And then even when we are dancing, we need to also, yung mga medyo maayos na mga steps, mga ganito po na dance. So this shows, how people, value purity. Nakaka-affect po yun sa music. Kaya especially while our children are young, sa mga magulang po, we need to always, oversee them. Kailangan natin silang, lalo na po ngayon dahil advanced na tayo. Mga bata pa lang may mga cellphones na, so we don't know ano yung mga music na pinapakinggan nila, ano yung mga dance na pinapanood nila, and also they are practicing. So we need to really educate them very well, especially about the value of purity. Mother said, you must watch over the second generation members well until they are fully mature and have received the blessing. So, kasi po, lalo na especially before the time that they will receive the blessing, this is the time that Satan comes in. Especially if they are studying outside or they have a lot of friends that are not really members. The influence, that's really very important. That's why we have to watch over them until they will become mature, until they receive the blessing, sabi ni True Mother. So I have emphasized a revival in the church and education for the second generation. I said that I would grant scholarships, so True Mother gave scholarships continuously until now, right? Already how many thousands of young people. So really our true parents, their main concern now is our second generation, third generation, our young people. How can we really raise them up? So in accordance to Heavenly Parents' dream and desire, and really, have them all receive the blessing. That's why this time, until they receive the blessing, this is very, very crucial. Kaya nga ngayon, we are really doing our best, prepare well how to educate, good materials. Even now, we still, even they are young, already they are thinking. Now, when they become 12 years old, 13 years old, also we are developing educational materials for young from 3 to 12 years old. So now really, they are our future, our young generations. That's why True Mother is so much concerned. That's why especially now as parents, we have to really do our best. We have to really raise them up well, guide them well, our young generations, and also our young brothers and sisters, especially until they receive the blessing. Mother said the parents must create the environment. Our church has a 60-year history, but we did not create an environment for our second generation. We must ensure that members of the second generation will take on a great role in fulfilling the will. The parents must create an environment in which the children can grow within the will. In this era of Channel Group, when a new history is beginning, we must protect the second generation of our membership from the secular world and train them to be leaders who can take charge of the future of Channel Group. So our second generation, third generation, they are really the future. So Mother said we must protect the second generation of our membership from the secular world and train them to be leaders who can take charge of the future of Channel Group. So Mother is saying that even though already our church has 60-year history, but still we couldn't really create the environment for our second generation. So we must ensure that members of the second generation take on a great role in fulfilling the will, because really they are the future. So we have to really ensure, Mother said, that they can really take responsibility later on, take great role in fulfilling the will of heaven. So the parents must create the environment in which the children can grow within the will. So they can really grow within this, we have to really protect them from secular world, right? From secular practice. We have to really protect them. And really train them, Mother said, to be leaders who can take charge of the future of Chanilguk. So as they now are, we have many second generation in the Philippines, more than 1,000 now, including the young second generation, more than 1,000. So actually we have really great future in our nation. So if we can really nurture and really raise up very well our second generation, now some of them are really taking responsibility now. So let's really continue, really raise them up and really protect them from the secular way, secular world, and then they can really become people that can really take great role in fulfilling the will of God. And then really the future is very bright. Aju, so our young generations, second, third generation, our young brothers and sisters also, they are the future. So we have to really do our best to really create the right environment for them. This is our role as first generation, as parents. That's why through our Heavenly Tribal Messiah, as we expand, we are changing the environment. We are creating an environment for our young generations, for our second generation. That's why tayo po talaga, if we really wanted our young generation, second generation, third generation grow up well, we have to really do our best to really create the environment as fast as we can. Change the environment so that kahit saan na sila later on, then the environment, if people knows true parents, right? Especially in our country already so open. Kaya nga po ngayon yung ginagawa nating Heavenly Tribal Messiah, this is not only for us. This is not only for these people that we are, mga nire-raise natin, mga binibless natin, but this is especially for the environment for our second generation, our third generation, our young brothers and sisters, right? So this is for them. That's why we have to really do our best, really fulfill our mission as Heavenly Tribal Messiahs, become Chonbo. So this is expansion of the environment, creating a wider environment for the protection of our second generation. Aju? Mother said, you should be the best. All you members of the second generation must confidently show that you are true parents' children, whether at school or anywhere else. This is witnessing. You should be the #1 students in school. You should be the best. No matter what environment you are in, become the best. The people of the world are looking at the members of our second generation. So what must you do? You must study hard, develop well, and become prominent figures before heaven. When you young people stand together and realize the will the true parents are trying to accomplish, what do you think the people of the world will say? You will become victors. So Mother is talking to our second generations. Mother said, you need to become the best. You should be the best. In a school, wherever you are, sabi ni Mother, no matter what environment you are in, become the best. The people of the world are looking at the members of our second generation. So what must you do? You must study hard, develop well, and become prominent figures before heaven. So when people will going to see, these are the young generations of Father and Mother Moon. So what are they going to say? If they will going to see amazing and great young brothers and sisters, second generation, they will going to testify themselves that true parents are really amazing. True parents are really great. They could raise up such amazing young people, really the future, right? That's why we, the members, especially our young generation, second generation, that's why Mother said, you need to be the best. You shouldn't be, being carried by the flow of, outside people. Yung anong tawag doon? Basta yung flow ng kwan outside, you shouldn't follow that. You should be really different. You should be really different. So Mother said, you really need to become the best. Once you become the best, then naturally people will just really accept and really even testify about true parents. Because no one really on earth could really raise up such amazing people. Right? So only our true parents. Kaya nga, ang mga young generations at second, third generation, they will really become the best in every field, ano man ang piliin nila, kahit saan man yan sila, then people will really going to honor our true parents. True parents are really amazing. They could raise up really the hope, our young generations. Aju, that's why sabi ni True Mother, you must study hard, our second generation. Develop well and become prominent figures before heaven. So when you young people stand together and realize the will the true parents are trying to accomplish, what do you think the people of the world will say? You will become victors. That's why no matter what, wherever you are, sabi ni True Mother, you need to be the best. And then this is also witnessing. Sabi ni True Mother, all you members of the second generation must confidently show that you are true parents' children, whether at school or anywhere else. So kahit nasaan kayo, our second generations, whether in the school or anywhere else, sabi ni True Mother, you have to confidently show that you are true parents' children. That is witnessing. That is natural witnessing. Pag makita nila that you are different, you are really confidently showing that you are the children of true parents, children of Father and Mother Moon. We are witnessing to people naturally. Aju, that's why you really need to become the best. Our second and third generation, our young brothers and sisters also, because true parents also consider you like second generation. That's why whatever field, kahit saan man kayo, you need to become the best. Aju, Aju. Mother said, you are hopeful and happy people. Human life is finite. However, you must bear in mind that when we honor the parents' will and practice our faith, we will come to stand in the position of receiving blessings and love as central figures in the eternal world. From this point of view, you members of the second generation are hopeful and happy people. If you work hard and put the principle into action, many new people will be saved through you. When this happens, true parents will say that everything has been accomplished. Actually, really, our second generation, they are really the hope. Mother said, you, second generation, are hopeful and happy people. So you need to show the world. Sabi ni True Mother, our life is finite, so it has an end. It is not, yung life natin on earth. However, you must bear in mind that when we honor the parents' will and practice our faith, we will come to stand in the position of receiving blessings and love as central figures in eternal world. So even though yung life natin dito is has a limit, but when we honor and follow, sabi ni Mother dito, parents' will and practice our faith for our second generation young brothers and sisters, Mother said, we will come to stand in the position of receiving blessings and love as central figures in the eternal world. So we can go beyond, really this physical world once we follow our parents' will and practice our faith, sabi ni True Mother. So if you work hard and put the principle into action, many new people will be saved through you. Kaya nga, if we practice, ito yung pinaka-importante sa lahat. We need to work hard and really practice the principle in our daily life. And then many people will be saved through you. When you're studying outside, for example, then you become a model in your class, right? And then also keeping absolute purity, then naturally people will admire you. They want to become like you. Then through that practice and way of life you are doing, you can save many people from ruin, right? Because, the practice outside is really, people will, the path that they are going through is the path to perish. This is the path that people are going through. But when we live different life, wherever we are, we become a model, we keep our absolute purity, especially our second generation, and you are preparing well to, later on to receive the blessing, build good family. If people can see this, naturally, they will want to become like us, right? And then you can save, many people through your practice, sabi ni Mother. So when this happens, true parents will say that everything has been accomplished. If all our young generation, second, third generation, will going to live such a life, right? Then you can save naturally many, many people. And then Mother can say, true parents can say, everything has been accomplished. You are truly the hope. Aju, our young generations, our second and third generations. So, ibig sabihin nito, this is a world that lawyers, prosecutors, and judges are unnecessary, not needed anymore, sabi ni True Mother. So, what is it that we must do? We must introduce true parents and educate all the people of the world about them. so that they can be a part of this world of happiness. Only on this path can we become proud, blessed families and proud leaders of the unification community. That's why sabi ni True Mother, secular laws are not needed in a God-centered world overflowing with freedom, peace, unity, and happiness. Actually, once we build this world, really all the secular laws will be eliminated. Sabi nga ni True Mother dito, even Father mentioned, even lawyers, prosecutors, and judges will not be needed anymore once we create this world. Yun ang sabi ni Mother. Even Father mentioned about this in his speech. So, sabi ni True Mother, we must introduce true parents and educate all the people of the world about them so that they can be a part of this world of happiness. So, the way is to really educate all people about true parents so that they can all be part of this world of happiness. So only on this path can we become proud, blessed families and proud leaders of the unification community. So once we do this, so this is the only way also that we can be proud, blessed families and proud leaders of the unification community. So that's why we have to really move forward and really let all the people know about true parents. Let all the people know, receive the blessing and really raise them up also to become Chonbo families. They can stand in the original position one day. Aju. So once we create this world, then all the secular laws is not needed. We have to eliminate all these things. Even lawyers, prosecutors, judges, they are already unnecessary once we create that beautiful and happy world. Aju, centering on God and true parents, overflowing with true love. So that world, no need anymore. No need judges, prosecutors, lawyers. These are only needed now. Right? Once we create that world of joy and happiness, these things, secular laws are not needed anymore. Aju, that's why we are doing our best to really create that world. No matter what, in this course until of True Mother until 2027, we will going to be victorious. Aju, and we will really become proud. Sabi ni True Mother dito, blessed families and leaders of our Heavenly Parents Holy Community. Mother said, this is the fastest path to world peace. Now, the entire emphasis will be put on education. I will start by educating leaders from all walks of life and, of course, by nurturing future leaders. This is the fastest path to world peace. This work is for the sake of creating a God-centered world. By gathering our strength, we must build a world of true love where there is freedom, peace, unity, and happiness, and where all things are done by individual initiative. This must start with each of us taking the initiative to unite our mind and body. So, sabi ni True Mother, the fastest way, the fastest path to world peace is, really through education. So, Mother said, now the entire emphasis will be put on education. I'll start by educating leaders from all walks of life and, of course, by nurturing future leaders. This is the fastest path to world peace. So, by educating the leaders and also the future leaders, Mother said. So this work is for the sake of creating a God-centered world. So by gathering all the strength, we must build a world of true love where there's freedom, peace, unity, and happiness, and where all things are done by individual initiative. But where should this begin? Saan daw ito dapat magsimula? Sabi ni True Mother, we must start with each one of us taking the initiative to unite our mind and body. That's why really this world that we are creating should start with the unity of mind and body. Unang-una po sa atin. That's why even Father said before, desiring to have dominion over the universe, first you need to have dominion over yourself. This is True Father's first motto. Self-control. Kaya nga po tayo, dito yung nagsisimula, mind and body. Control of food, sleep, control of sex. Human beings who doesn't have control over themselves, they are like animals. That's why if people are living life like this, we cannot build a happy world. We cannot build kingdom of heaven. If people live like animals, they don't have any control over themselves. That's why really actually so pity when you see people, they cannot control themselves. Kaya nga, unang-una talaga is the training of controlling oneself. Unity between mind and body. Mind at the center, centering on our Heavenly Parent. Aju, that's why dito po yung nagsisimula. That's why through this, from us, starting from us, we need to educate continuously. This is what we are doing already. Through education, but we need to educate more deeply, continuously, right? So this is the fastest way to world peace. We have to educate the leaders now, not only they are attending, of course, they're attending all our activities, but we have to, continue to create educational pipeline for them until they can really understand more deeply the teachings of true parents and also receive true parents and receive the blessing. Aju, really, this is the fastest path, sabi ni True Mother, through education, is starting from, educating ourselves and practicing within us unity between mind and body, centering on our Heavenly Parent. Aju? So Mother said, you should raise them to be proud. We have to ensure that members of our second generation grow up in a good environment. The parents need to create the environment so that these children will grow up purely and beautifully within the will. They should be able to stand confidently and proudly as the second and third generations of the true parents, be it at school or out in society. You should raise them to be proud. They are our hope. So really, our second generation, sabi ni True Mother, we have to ensure that members of our second generation grow up in a good environment. Kaya nga talaga, as first generation, as parents, this is our responsibility to really create that right environment for them. Kaya nga, ngayon natin naintindihan more ang value ng Heavenly Tribal Messiah na ginagawa natin. What is the purpose of this? We have to really create the environment for our second generation. The parents need to create the environment so that these children will grow up purely and beautifully within the will. So if we still our environment are full of, these unnecessary, these really undesirable things na nangyayari, what is the environment that will be seen, or what kind of environment our second generation will grow up with, right? Kaya nga, talagang nakita natin ngayon yung urgency of what we are doing, our Heavenly Tribal Messiah mission. Why we need to, why we need to really transform our environment as soon as possible. This is for the sake of our second generation, third generation, our young generations. So they should be able to stand confidently and proud as the second and third generations of the true parents, be it at school or out in the society. They shouldn't be, pag nasa isang environment sila, they shouldn't feel that they are like ashamed, but they have to be proud that they are children of true parents. We have to really create this kind of environment for our young generations. Aju, whether they are in the school, kahit na hindi pa natin school yung school nila, but they have to be proud. Or whether they are out in the society, they should be very proud that they are children of true parents. Right? So Mother said, we should raise them to be proud. They are our hope. Aju? So that later on they will become the leader in their school, wherever they are. Then naturally, people will going to follow them because they are really well educated, and then they could stand in their original position as the children of true parents, right? So they can easily, let people follow them. Then we can really see great hope. Aju, that's why as parents, as the first generation now, what is our role? To really create that environment together with our true mother now, really doing everything, our true parents. So once we create that environment, then we don't worry. For our second generation, they will grow up well, naturally. Aju? Wow, really, this is amazing. This is our role. We really need to work harder as first generation. Mother said, we cannot separate members of the first and second generations. So in the future, we cannot separate members of the first and second generations. Even though we have said that the second generation will be the center, they should attend the first generation and move forward together. So first and second generation cannot be separated, Mother said. Even though, one day, our second generation, they will really become the center. They will really stand in that position one day. But Mother said, they should attend the first generation and move forward together. Especially yung mga parents, mga magulang ng ating mga second generation, you really need to attend them well. So we need to move forward together. Of course, one day, our second generations, really, they will take the lead. Now, in our region, we are really, really grateful, right, to have our regional president, the eldest second generation of Japan, the first, regional president, the second generation. So we are really, really grateful. So we have to really work together as one, first and second generation. Our second generation, Mother said, you should attend the first generation and move forward together. So we have to really move together, not separate. If we are separate, then our power will become weaker, right? But if we work and unite together as one, right? We, the first generation later on, the elders, we will support fully, right? Once our second generation started to take on and take responsibility. That's why we have to go together. So this is really, really important. Mother said, through you, this dark world will become brighter. Our purpose has become clear. Until the end of our lives, we have to move forward to complete this providence. That is why I have established all of you in this position. You are the first fruits gathered for the sake of completing the new era and new history of Channel Group. Isn't this something to be grateful for? Please act diligently and uphold the vows and pledges you've made. Then true parents will always be with you. You will shine. Through you, this dark world will become brighter. So this is really, really important. Sabi ni True Mother, already our purpose is very, very clear. So until the end of our lives, we have to move forward to complete the providence until the end of our life. That's why True Mother this time determined that in her lifetime, she had to complete the providence without fail in her lifetime. That's why together with our True Mother now, we are walking this course. So that is why I have established all of you in this position, Mother said. You are the first fruits gathered for the sake of completing the new era, a new history of Channel Group. So please act diligently and uphold the vows and pledges you've made. So that's why this time, lahat ng mga promises natin, lahat ng pledges natin, every day we are making our pledge. We have to really make it happen. We have to realize this pledge and promises that we have made. Mother said, then true parents will always be with you. You will shine, for sure, especially our second generation. Through you, this dark world will become brighter. That's why truly, we are the hope. You are the hope, our second generation, our young brothers and sisters, all of us, our blood central families. Aju, that's why we have to do our responsibility, especially raising up our young brothers and sisters, our second generation. Aju, and then we will going to completely transform this world, especially during this time while True Mother is with us. True parents will always be with you, Mother said. You will shine. Really, our young brothers and sisters, our second generation, you will really become the center and really uphold, this the principle of true parents and really share and expand until all people can be able to really live in such an environment. Together, we can come as one in this Heavenly Parents holy community. Aju, so we have to really transform this dark world. We have to really make this world brighter. Aju. So Mother said, you have to raise many sons and daughters of filial piety. As the people of Channel Group, you must save all the people of the world. To do so, you must raise your next generation. You should form noble families. Noble families strive to raise up descendants who are better than themselves. You have to raise many sons and daughters of filial piety, men and women who are more outstanding, more trustworthy, and more loyal than yourselves. Only then will there be hope for the future. So this is more important for the parents, for us, our first generation. Sabi ni True Mother dito, as people of Channel Group, you must save all the people of the world. To do so, you must raise your next generation. You should form noble families. Noble families strive to raise up descendants who are better than themselves. So in order for us to become noble family, sabi ni True Mother, we have to raise up our children. We need to raise up descendants who are better than ourselves. So this is our desire. Actually, this is Heavenly Parents' desire. This is True Parents' desire to really raise up descendants who are better, even better than them. This is really the heart of the parent. This is, many people doesn't understand this. God is our parent. What God wanted for us, for His children. God wanted us even to become better, even than Him. This is the desire of the parent. That's why, really amazing our true parents teaching us all these things. So in order for us to really build noble families, sabi ni Mother, we need to raise up descendants who are better than ourselves. You have to raise many sons and daughters of filial piety, men and women who are more outstanding, more trustworthy, and more loyal than yourselves. Only then will there be hope for the future. If we cannot raise up people who are better than us, Mother is saying that there is no hope. So the only hope is when we raise up our descendants become better than us. We need to really raise up more, sons and daughters of filial piety, men and women who are more outstanding, more trustworthy, and more loyal than ourselves. Only then will there be hope for the future. Aju, that's why our second generation now, right? This is really, the path that we are going. You will really become the center. You will become better than us, better than your parents, right? You will become the center. Not only better in, skills, but also with the heart that can really love and embrace. You will going to have, bigger hearts to embrace our society, our nation, the world, right? So you will become more filial than us, more outstanding in all, sa lahat ng bagay, you are better and more trustworthy and loyal than us, the first generation. Then that is the only time that there will really surely hope for the future. Aju, that's why as parents, as first generation, our role now is to really prepare well the environment for our children, raise them up well to really become better than us, right? And really create noble families. Kaya napakahalaga ngayon, I realize that our Heavenly Tribal Messiah mission is very, very important in creating the environment for our second generation. Aju, so that our second generation can grow up well. We have to really establish also more schools for our second generation to study. In Visayas, in Mindanao, this is really important. And then we have to really do our best to really raise up really more, better young generations. Our next generation will really become more than us, better than us. Then that is the only time that really we can have really a bright future. Aju, that's why really amazing our True Parents Education. That's why this time as parents, we have to really do our best to really raise up our children. And then we have to really work hard to really create the environment for our young generation. And then also our young generation, second, third generation, we need also to study well, do your best in whatever field. So sabi ni True Mother, you need to be the best everywhere. And then you need to be proud. Children of true parents, wherever you are, that through you, people can, be saved. You need to be proud children of our true parents. Aju, so this is truly amazing guidance today. So let's really do our best. Really, let's work harder and really build that beautiful world that really Heavenly Parent and True Parents is longing for. Aju, where all people can truly live in joy and in happiness without Heavenly Parent and True Parents. So the time now to build that substantially has come in our time and era today with our beloved True Mother. So no matter what, we all need to be victorious. Let's unite together with our beloved True Mother, with our regional president, and all our leaders and brothers and sisters, and really become all victorious, and the families become noble families that can be remembered from generation to generation. Aju, let's really bring hope for the future. Thank you very much to our Heavenly Parents and True Parents. And thank you very much to all our leaders, the central families, and brothers and sisters. May Heavenly Parents' love and blessings be always upon you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Heavenly Parents, and thank you, True Parents, for that wonderful and awesome message for today. It is such a great blessing. And also let us also give appreciation to our national leader, who continuously give every day all her strength and all her heart in order to bless us, in order to give the blessing to us from our True Parents' words as our strength and daily bread for the day. Let's give appreciation with a round of applause. Thank you so much, Heavenly Parents, True Parents. Thank you, National Leader, for such an amazing message for today. And so now let us move on, and we are going to have two wonderful ladies who will give their insights about the message for today. The first one will be our very own Sister Hirumi Silong. Let's welcome her to give her insights for this morning.
Are you hear me?
Yes, we do. Hello, sister. Thank you.
Good morning po.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much, Thank you very much, LA. And then also, good morning, all brothers and sisters. Yeah, today's message also very exciting. Especially, I am now my responsibility, and then I'm lucky position to always be with many second gen. So actually, really many words and touched to my heart. And yeah, actually, I don't know where to start for today's reflection. So I'm very sorry if my word is to not the order as well. Yeah. So at the first of all, I feel really the first generation should repent well, because if the first generation really educate and guide well the second generation, true parents original plan is automatically have a Chonilukuk on the earth. But because of the many situation, and then even we couldn't concentrate the education of second generation, and then even we are still on the struggle in our own selves. So still we couldn't inherit well the heavenly tradition to the next generation. But from the beginning, we know that second generation education is the best and most important mission for us, because our all training, for example, the fundraising, also the witnessing, all training is really for establish our own family, heavenly family, so that the foundation of the Chonilukuk is a family. Automatically, our family is really big, stable and strong family, and our children become the people of the Chonilukuk, owner of the Chonilukuk. Automatically, this world will be the Chonilukuk. So really, we have to repent well and we must start. But no, I feel really the Philippines is a very potential and big hope, because so many second generation, and then also the quality is also very nice, and then very active, and then also the even outside so many youth exist in the Philippines. So if they can grow up well, we can make a very bright future. So actually, we thank you because of this kind of many good guidance we receive from heavenly parents and true parents. So we should apply. At the first, our first generation should practice the heavenly culture, especially like true parents said, true mother also said, hyojeon. Many times says hyojeon. Hyojeon is really at the first, the filial piety, and then also live for the sake of others. This is the true father also said the foundation of the universe is the parent-child relationship. This is really true father always talking. So if we can apply this one to now our daily life, even the live for the sake of others. Many times said that Chonilukuk culture is the living for the sake of others. Then this one is actually I repent many times. I must do, accomplish this one. Today's mission is what this and what like that. How many mission, how to do like that. But the reality, and we really through this kind of external activity, it's not we must not how to say, we have to concentrate ourselves. We are now establish the Chonilukuk, and then through living for the sake of others, how to make others happy, how to make God happy. This kind of culture should really I am the one to create this kind of culture. This kind of determination we have to set ourselves, and then our children also to be the owner of Chonilukuk. Every day we are pledging in the family pledge at the owner of Chonilukuk, centering on true love. Yeah, this one really our what kind of nation is a Chonilukuk? Really, that owner of Chonilukuk. This is really living for the sake of others. centering on true love. So we need to really guide our children, and most especially before children, I must live this kind of way. So, and then always now also I am the part of BFD, so we need to really guide our children to attend blessing. But blessing is not the permanent. Of course, matter. Blessing is of course, but that this is not the goal. Our goal is three great blessing. So become the owner of Chonilguk and establish a family, and then establish the Chonilguk. So this kind of leader we need to raise. So really how to do and what to do is we can think together this our Philippines wonderful brothers and sisters. So this is actually I'm excited to really think together. And then now I'm in Antipolo, so I will share some of our Antipolo second gen situation. Really, they are doing their best now, preparing the online Sunday school also. And then recently, we do the pure love lecture. One by one, they prepare the pure love lecture and then try to make it for the YouTube. And this is really to share to the Philippines so that everybody can use this video to the other area to guide other children. So this kind of one already our second generation become big, teen and then college and above. They can do many things. So if we can share, we can gather and share many thinking what we receive from God. So we can do many things. We can do everything. So really heavy parents and prepare all, and also brothers and sisters hard work and sincerity is now really erasing the shadow, and really we can see the hope so much. So really thank you very much. Really our brothers and sisters, we can do many things now. So let's do our best. Thank you, sorry, and my English is very bad, and also the way of talking is not fixed, but really thank you very much to listen my voice. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sister Hiromi, for sharing your insights about this topic, this morning. And indeed, please, blessed families all throughout the nation and the world, let us support the Blessed Family Department. Let us give inputs on how we could be able to best educate higher or more on our blessed families. They are the very foundation of Chunilguk ika nga from our national leaders message this morning. Thank you so much. And now let us also welcome the mother figure of Cebu, and this to give her insights about this morning's message. Let us welcome Mrs. Eugenia Juanillo. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Good morning to Coelho, to all elders, our at the Dulce, all BFD, all blessed families and brothers and sisters. How are you? So, actually, for me also the whole message that I could thought of based on also my experience. So I was the message, the first message that we read was about True Mother's speech that True Mother mentioned about her speaking tours in different countries. And then she also mentioned about the Philippines. Of course, I also read that before, no? But I was reminded this part that the special feeling of True Mother about the like potential of the Philippines, that it's like a child with clear eyes. So that's why of course a topic about the second generation, about raising children. So, and of course, we are talking about filial piety. Of course, we know well that to raise our children to become filial children, we ourselves have to be filial, filial children first. And then, I think it's all connected, you know, is national restoration. So, of course, God, through Mother, want to see Philippines as a filial children. So, and then all generations, first, second generation, third generation, become one as filial children. So the nation become filial children. So I can say that there is something special in this country, Philippines, that God has raised up, and the Philippine people that have this potential of heart, that they can truly inherit and practice this heart of Hyojon, filial heart, children's heart, I think also the way to raise up our second generation is to so is to we need to focus on that original mind. Now, like it was mentioned, your father said that people like to dancing and singing. No, young people like dancing and singing. In other words, that everyone has a lot of creativity, like interest in life. No, especially our children, second generation. They want to be modern. They want to move forward with the global trends and so on. So we must use this natural desire of our children and then also ourselves, and then to use it for the sake of for the what we call that, to develop this original mind potential to live for the sake of others. So I'm sorry, I have I have a ringing of the phone in the morning. So anyway, that's why actually my experience also recently that, I'm sorry, I will try to close this ringing. So my experience in even just recently, that I had to go to the hospital with the child, and then we had to undergo some checking, like CT scan, and then I was amazed by the attitude of the staff. That is, young people, they're working. I think many of them are not yet married or soon to marry, but the attitude they have is so beautiful. So when they see a child, it's like their own younger brother or sister, no, or their own baby. So they want to take care of him, no, even though the first time see him. So very pure, so very beautiful. So I have seen that is the potential of the heart of the Filipino people that God can see. So we need to continuously, I think that is the original mind, no, the strength that we have in this country. So by focusing on this beautiful part, so we help now this nation, help the people to become confident, to become strong, to, of course, so many problems, education and many things that we are working on in our tribal Messiah mission. But we should always remember this beautiful potential. We should see the good side, the strong side. And then with this, we continue to invest and help and, find ways, no, also using our creativity, how to raise up now our tribal Messiah area, our children, no, and the youth, no, and everyone. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Sister Eugenia. So we heard the wives, the blessed wives. So blessed wives of all blessed families, please, we need help. Let's help the blessed family department to all together, our hands, the more, the merrier. to raise our children, the second, the third generation, and all other children, helping them, raising them up will create indeed a substantial Chunilguk. Thank you so much, Sister Eugenia. And so this time, I believe there are announcements from our national headquarters. Let us welcome for them for a few announcements. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, Tita Connie. Good morning to everyone. Today is the second day of the International Leadership Conference. We had a very successful and wonderful program yesterday. So we would like to encourage again all our members to participate, and for our leaders and members who have their invited VIPs, we encourage also you to join and participate so that you can guide your VIPs. So this will be at 10 a.m. Manila time. Next, we would like to remind once again all our members, all blessed families, for the upcoming webinar this Saturday, Creating Bridges Through the Blessing, how the blessing brought our cultures together, at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Manila time. This is for all our members. We encourage all our single members, parents, and all members to join this webinar. You may you may ask your local BFD coordinators on how to register. Then last, we would like also to remind all our members for the next HJ Chonbo Asia Pacific online event this coming July 17th. You can offer also your wish papers. You can just send email to our hjcbfields@gmail.com or visit our Facebook page, HJ Chonbo Fields. That will be all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Those were the announcements from our national headquarters. And so this time, I would like to say thank you for all the leaders and for our brothers and sisters, elders, and also for those who are in their centers. Thank you so much for joining this morning devotion. And thank you for those who wanted to volunteer to give their insights this morning, but we do not have much time. Anyway, please do it next time. And for that, I'd like to ask our sister Abelia Daigdigan for the closing prayer. Let's all attend God and true parents for this, our prayers in our prayers. Sister? Please unmute yourself, sister.
Closing prayer na po ba? Closing prayer po.
Yes, yes, please.
Let us pray. Our most beloved Heavenly Parents, our victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind, good morning to you. We are truly grateful for all the love, inspirations, and guidance that we just received this morning. Through your mouthpiece, our beloved national leader, who truly exerted his efforts to share and to expound every words of our true parents, for us to truly feel and to deeply understand the heart of God and the urgency of time, the golden era that we are living now. Heavenly Parents, may that through these precious words that serves as our guide on how to truly accomplish and fulfill our own portion of responsibilities
to become and to reach our goal, to become Chunbo families, as what our true mother desired for each of us, beloved, blessed families. We know, loving Father, how much you worked hard to lay all the foundations for us to really come this far. We are truly grateful to you, our Heavenly Parents, and truly I pray for the good health and protection of all our second generation children, as they are the true hope of this world, the true hope of the fatherland and of our nation. We as blessed families, as parents of these children, that we can truly raise them up in accordance with your will and your purpose, so that they can truly become the best children of the world in every field that they are having in their lives, so that they can truly make this world a brighter one. Heavenly Parents, we know that these children, you are longing for these children to come about on this earth. So I pray that you will continue to make us as your instrument on how to raise them up in accordance with your will, so that they can truly be guided and be protected until such time that they can truly lead in every area of this world, and really they can shine and make this world really a very bright one. So loving Father, as we as the first generation, we can truly make a very good environment for them, so that they can truly, Father, feel the true love of God and Heavenly Parents in us as a model in the family, Father. These children are always watching us, so that they can really, Father, like follow what the parents are doing. So we can truly become the best example to them, Heavenly Parents. So I pray that you could continue to guide us, Heavenly Parents, in everything that we are doing, Heavenly Parents. We may that it will always be in line with your will and your purpose. I pray also, dear God, for the good health and protection of our Region 2 Asia Pacific President, our Reverend Masahitsi Hori, in his birthday today. And thank you so much for guiding the Philippine Providence, together with our very active and very energetic national leader, that they can truly work hand in hand, Father, to truly support our true mother's advocacy in building a peaceful and ideal world, together with us also as a blessed family, as their partners, Father. I pray that we can always have that passion in our lives, that commitment, that determination to go on forward, no matter how difficult our life may be. We know that we are your children. We are your fruits, Heavenly Parents. As a blessed family, we are truly grateful for everything that you've given to us, for all the chances, for all the opportunities for us to grow as your children, to truly resemble you. So, Heavenly Parents, I pray that we can truly strategize and do something, Father, to find ways and means on how to truly fulfill our own portion of responsibility, so that we can become all Chunbo couples as our true mother desired for all of us. So thank you so much for this great opportunity. I pray that all the words that we receive every day in our morning devotion can truly help us to grow and truly and deeply understand the sorrowful heart of God, the longing heart of God for all the people to be brought back to his side. So thank you so much for all the love also of our elders and leaders, who is really continuously guiding us, reminding us on how to really fulfill our responsibilities.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We owe everything to you, and we love you all. And truly, I pray above all else for our true mother always, that she can truly endure longer on this earth, so that she will always be there for us to even see her and every day, Heavenly Parents. So thank you so much for everything today. Thank you for your unconditional love to all of us. Thank you so much once again for everything today. In behalf of all our elders, leaders, our precious brothers and sisters, Chonbo couples, our blessed central families, I report all these things in our name. Dani and Abelia de Egdigan, blessed central family, Jew.
Jew. Thank you so much, Sister Abelia, for that heart-moving prayer. So, brothers and sisters, let us all have our unison prayer.
Our dear Lord.
Jew. Brothers and sisters, let us all give our attendance, closing greetings to our dear Heavenly Parents. Thank you, Heavenly Parents. Thank you, true parents. Thank you, elders, brothers and sisters, leaders all throughout, and those who have attended and this morning devotion. Thank you so much, everyone. And for now, please stay because we are going to welcome. For the second part, there will be a second part of this morning devotion. Let us all welcome, help me welcome our very own national leader to have this short program to greet and to appreciate on his very own birthday, our Asia Pacific 2 Regional President, Reverend Masaichi Huri. Let's welcome our national leader to MC this next program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our Tikoni. Thank you very much to all our brothers and sisters. So I would like to welcome all of you for this very important program, Simple Celebration. We are really honored to have with us today our beloved regional president, President Masaichi Hori, who is celebrating his 51st birthday. Let's welcome him with a big round of applause. Welcome, President Hori. Thank you very much for joining us today, this morning. Happy birthday. So today we will going to have a simple program to celebrate also and really show our appreciation and gratitude to our beloved regional president, President Masaichi Hori. So now we will going to begin our program. To represent all of us, we will going to have the offering of flower to our regional president. So I would like to welcome our second generation, our sister Chosun, to do the honor of the offering of flower to our regional president. Let's welcome Sister Chosun. Let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you very much, Sister Chosun. And then next, we will also going to have Thank you so much, Sister Chosun, for representing all of us. And then next, we will going to have the symbolic cake cutting. So we prepared also a cake for our President Hori. So let us all sing together. So please prepare our technical. Please show the cake for our beloved President. So brothers and sisters, are you ready? So let us all sing together. Happy birthday. Ready? Yes. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Reverend Hori. Thank you so much. So now we will be listening from greetings from all the leaders from Asia Pacific 2, from brothers and sisters. So we're going to show a video for our beloved President, President Hori. So let's all enjoy the video. Let's watch this.
On behalf of Sanwa International Academy and my family, we wish you good health and more blessings. Have a wonderful and happy birthday.
On behalf of IAYSP Pilipinas and WCAR Philippines, again, happy birthday and more power to you. Kamsahamnida, Sarang Hamnida.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Reverend Masaichi Hori from FFWPU NCR family. Tanjobe omedetou gozaimasu, our beloved Reverend Masaichi Hori. Thank you so much for allowing us to feel heavenly parents and true parents' love and guidance. Kamsahamnida, Saranghamnida, from Bohol Center family. Woo!
Dearest President Hori, on behalf of the Blessed Children Department of the Philippines, thank you.
Happy birthday, President Hori! Greetings from HPHC family. Woo!
Hori Kaicho, otanjobi omedetou gozaimasu. Happy birthday, President Hori! We wish you good health. See you soon. Kamsahamnida. Saranghamnida.
We would like to greet our President Masaichi Hori a very wonderful birthday. We look forward that you will be with us in the Philippines very soon. Again, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
To our President Masaichi.
Kamsahamnida. Dearest President Hori, happy birthday to you. On behalf of Singapore, I would like to express our gratitude to you for heading Asia Pacific 2 and wish you great success, great health throughout the whole year. Thank you very much. President Hori, Saranghamnida, Sukhamnida, Uri Yoshimi, Ake Sumida, Doktsong Hachi Maseyo, Saranghamnida.
Happy birthday to our beloved Asia Pacific Group President Reverend Masaichi Hori. We wish you good health and spirit in carrying your mission for heavenly parents and true parents. We love you so much from HJYLP family. Woo!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the glory. Happy birthday to you.
President Hori, Malaysia, we are happy to be under your leadership. We are really grateful that True Mother sent you to Asia Pacific too to lead us. In this special occasion, all Malaysian members, we wish you
President Hori, happy birthday. Singin juga Hamida. Sarang Hamida.
President Hori, congratulations of your birthday. We sincerely appreciate your dedication to Asian Pacific too and Oceania, and we offer our gratitude and congratulations from the Republic of Marshall Islands.
President Hori, it's very nice to know you personally. On this special day of yours, we would like to greet you happy birthday and many returns of the day. I believe you'll have a great time with your family on this special day. A lot of love and prayer from PG. Thank you.
So happy birthday, President Hori. Thank you so much for your leadership. Wishing you many happy returns from the Storm family.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Dear beloved President Masaichi Hori of Asia Pacific 2, on behalf of all blessed families and members from Indonesia, I wish you a very happy and blessed birthday. We pray that heaven may count your life by your devotion, and that heaven may count your age by your accomplishment into parents' providence. May you be given more birthday to fulfill your dreams, centering on Heavenly Parent and to parents' dreams. Congratulations.
In behalf of all brothers and sisters of the Heavenly Parents Holy Community, Family Federation for World Peace and Unification Philippines, I am really honored to greet our dear Regional President, Reverend Masaichi Hori, a very happy and blessed 51st birthday. We are truly grateful to Heavenly Parent and True Parents to have you in our region as the representative. You are really a great blessing to our region and to our nation of the Philippines. We are all amazed and really impressed with your heavenly wisdom and your deep heart to love and embrace all brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for bringing all of us closer to our true parents, especially to our beloved True Mother. We can really see and feel deeply how much you really love our true parents, our True Mother, through your words and action. We are really confident that with your leadership as a true filial son of our true parents, we can advance the providence in this region and also in our nation. And surely, we will realize substantial settlement of Channel Group by 2027. We will unite completely with you and support you with all our hearts. And we will do our best to be victorious second daughter nation for Heavenly Parent and True Parents and for the future generations. Once again, happy birthday, President Hori. We wish you a happy, long, and healthy life with your whole family. 감사합니다. 사랑합니다.
To our beloved Regional President, Masaichi Hori, 정 회장님, happy birthday. 생일 축하드립니다. 이 생에 정 회장님의 같은 지도자를 만날 수 있다는 건 큰 축복이라고 믿습니다. Thank you so much for all of your love and concern for all the members and leaders of Asia Pacific 2. When I was sick, when we have problem, you were there to help us understand God's will for all of us. To help us understand the 심중 of our Heavenly Parents and our victorious True Parents. 우리와 함께 행복이 그리고 건강에 사시기를 기원합니다. Together, let's bring more victory for our Heavenly Parents and True Parents. 정 회장님, 감사합니다. 사랑합니다. And happy birthday!
Happy birthday, President Masaichi Hori. Thank you for your hard work. I'm grateful to be able to work with you together for God's providence of Asian Pacific region too. Each of your guidance is really deep and always looking at the far future of four true parents, Heavenly Parents, and our next generations. I'm so happy and exciting to create future world together with you. Now is the important time period with our true mother. All of our Oceania family are together with you. And they are happy, we are happy, and congratulate your birthday. And also, we will wish you and your families great blessing and happiness. Thank you very much once again for your great investment and hard work. That's the best. Happy birthday.
I am truly honored to greet our beloved Regional President of Asia Pacific 2, our President Masaichi Hori, a very happy and blessed birthday. I would like to join all our leaders and brothers and sisters in celebrating with you your very special day. Thank you so much for bringing us closer to the heart of our true parents, especially manifesting the heart of a filial son as an elder second generation who is commissioned by our beloved true mother to take on a higher leadership responsibility in this very important and urgent time in the providence. You always emphasize the importance of settlement, why we need to take responsibility in substantiating our Heavenly Parents' dream of a heavenly unified world. With all sincerity, I would like to express that Asia Pacific 2 is indeed blessed to have you as our regional president. We will march forward with your leadership and bring greater results and victory to realize substantial channel group. Please enjoy your special day, and I wish you more blessings, more happiness, and more victories. Sengil Chuka Hamida, President Hori.
President Masaichi Hori, happy birthday. We are so grateful that you can share this first birthday with us in the Asia Pacific 2 region. We're grateful for your leadership, guidance, support, and insight, most importantly, connecting this region to True Mother.
President Hori, happy birthday. We really think you are a precious son of God. Thank you for everything you're doing.
We love you.
Wow, let's once again give a big round of applause to our beloved President Masaichi Hori. Thank you very much to our technical team who prepared this very moving and really great and amazing video. Thank you very much. So now we have come to the highlight of this celebration. Today we will be hearing very precious words from our birthday celebrant, our beloved regional president, President Masaichi Hori. Let us all welcome him with a big round of applause for his message.
Thank you so much, brothers and sisters. Good morning. Just 2 days after the great celebration of national leader, Reverend L.A. My birthday has come. So, I felt it seems technical team worked too hard to make such a great movies to celebrate me. Thank you very much. This is my 51st birthday, 51st birthday. That means yeah, I literally my life on Earth, the first half was past, and the secondary, the last part has begun. Yeah, I myself is still younger than elder families, but still my age reached already. It's over the half of 100. So I'm very grateful for everybody's celebration for me, and I'm so happy. Yeah, even though I'm in Japan, but I never feel lonely. So I feel I connect everyone around Asia Pacific. By the way, I'm on the way to headquarters. Just time has come, so I just stopped at the midst of my way. But surprisingly, the place I staying now is it's in front of Meiji Shrine. It is the biggest shrine in Tokyo. It's nearby headquarters of Japan. And actually, two father, when he visited Tokyo, and also this is the first place he made a holy ground outside of Korea. So after the setting the holy ground in Korea, and then two father went world world pilgrimage. He visited all around the world and set 120 places holy ground. But inside of Meiji Shrine, two father set the place of holy ground. So now my left side is Meiji Shrine, and the right side is the here is the here is the village of all athletes of Olympic Games. So now huge buses just pass beside me during this moment, and all foreign countries athletes get on the bus, and they go to outside the place to practice, and after that they all come back to this place. So the athletes village. So I'm very this moment. I'm very particular. I mean, the historical, vertical history and horizontal history is that. I mean the. I mean, it's a very symbolical place. Just I stopped that, so I'm surprising now. Anyway, yeah, we need always. I thank Heavenly Parents and True Parents. Yeah, all of us need to realize in each moment how Heavenly Parents loves us and guide us. But we know that fact, but actually we doesn't feel so much how Heavenly Parents invest so much. So my I mean my former half life period was spent in Korea and Japan and United States. And now the and rest of my life, to mother gave me to open up and much much bigger responsibility for me. Almost so all the Pacific is so I mean large part of this planet. So it's so I so two parents guides me the guides my direction of my rest of my life. It's so huge and enormous. I mean the big field to love. So again, I thank you all of you, and I feel at the same time I feel sorry. I couldn't celebrate each one of your birthday. So in the Cheonilguk era, actually every single day will be the shall be the celebration day for everyone's birthday. Every day is somebody's birthday. So every single day is a special day for Heavenly Parents. So originally, Heavenly Parents wanted to celebrate each single day as celebration day. That's the original heart of Heavenly Parents, I think. So anyway, today is also the still continued. ILC is continued. So Heavenly Providence is still continue. So I prayed this morning with my family, and I offer thanks for Heavenly Parents and True Parents, and also I prayed newly new determination in front of heaven. Thank you very much. And oh, another big bus just passed. Anyway, thank you very much. And now I'm waiting for vaccination. And after that, I think I can go to Philippines or even other nations. So it will be around August. August to, yeah, I think it depends on the schedule of Sonfa anniversaries schedule, but August and at least or September I can move. So thank you very much, and I love everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, President Hori. Wow, really, we are really grateful for your precious message today, and really we wish you all the best in your birthday. And we really want to see you very soon. We hope you can come soon to the Philippines. Yeah, all brothers and sisters are waiting for you. Thank you very much once again. Let's give President Hori a big round of applause. Thank you so much, President Hori. And so now to conclude this celebration that we will be going to do 4 cheers of Baumanse. So please join me. Let us join together. First for Heavenly Parent, for the parents, for the settlement of Channel Group, and then for the victory of our beloved President's 51st birthday celebration. Are you ready, brothers and sisters? Let's bring victory for our Heavenly Parent, Baumanse. Victory for our true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. Baumanse. For the settlement of Channel Group. Baumanse. Then victory for the 51st birthday celebration of our regional president, President Masaichi Hori. Maybe Reverend Hari, maybe to conclude, let's have a group picture. President Hari would like to have a group picture with you. So please open your cameras, brothers and sisters. We're going to have a group picture. So technical, please take a picture. Ready? Okay, please smile. Let's say happy. Okay, let's make a heart. Saranghamnida, President Hori, saranghamnida. Okay, so let's have another one. So victory for Vision 2027. Okay. Okay. Victory for Vision 2027. 승리, 승리, 승리. Okay, so thank you very much. Once again, thank you, President Hori. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Reverend Hori.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Reverend Masaichi Hori from Region 3.
Patagalan na rin, patagalan!
Ang huling
Shout out po kay Grandpa Phil with his guitar. Thank you so much. See you again tomorrow. Sorry, we have ILC program, so we need to stop here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.